really want to get forward to this because I need to get to a part of the story where it's like nighttime so I can continue a certain investigation. Oh, it's this one. So, don't be mad. Please don't be mad.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know!
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
Damn, dude. Gotta tell her like that? I know I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. She's got information I need to know before I go see Ihara.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
Oh, she's gotta spill it. I got more money. And oh, is this the rooftop?
4 years
Yeah, it
ago.
is.
Not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by.
Oh, it's a ghost.
I called out to him to
Where'd
ask
that
what
go?
was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway,
Jeez.
I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
Jeez.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
So 4 years ago, Sawa-sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. And why has she kept that to herself for so long?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings. That there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings. So he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Bam. Bastards.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Wait, where in this story did Ihara definitively find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person. That is true. How did he know?
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
She let things repeat itself. That sucks. I think I have a clearer picture about what happened 4 years ago, and I'm ready to interview Ihara. I should go back to Yokohama 99 and get some rest. Yep. Man, that was just real tragedy. Seriously, people really need to do something about that whole bullying thing. I mean, that's just way out of line if you're not doing anything. Earthworm. Twig. Another earthworm. Is that a case file? Oh, that's a case file. I can do that some other time. Oops. I accidentally did that. Oh, there we go. Ooh, old circuit. Oh, that's. I only have to go out through these doors. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Man, I wonder what other gadgets I can actually get in this game. Mini games. I wonder if there's still that virtual fighter game in the Judgment. Otherwise, that might be in Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'll have to check that out some other time. And there's the taxi I see. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get drunk too when I start a fight, so I can do the drunken fists. I wonder if I can actually. Can I hold that much liquor? I'll have to test it out. Let's see if the drunken fist is ready for action. Items. Where's the alcohol in this? No. There's none? What? Well, that sucks. How is there no... I only have those stuff. Yeah, none of those. I guess I gotta... Whoop. Oh, oh, this is so cool. I gotta say, I love this game because with the combat gameplay, I can actually get more SP than I did in the first Judgment game. And plus the story is just so good. Like, it teaches you, like there's a whole, what's the word I'm looking for? Lesson to be taught over this. Wait, what's my ability? Oh, that's right. I don't want to get something that activates to low health. Ooh. I guess I can try that. What about stores? Oh, there's one nearby. Whoa. That guy nearly ran me over. Oh, unless... Oh. I remember there used to be a place in... I think it was just a restaurant. No. Anyway. Oh, I didn't know these stairs were here. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. What am I doing here? I have no clue why I'm there. Okay, that was sort of weird. Is this a store? Need alcohol up. Let's try. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was pretty cool. Alright, where's the drinks? Sake. I guess I can actually get these. Anything like... Oh, that's SP? That's awesome. Alright, so... Not much. I got those. Okay, so I cannot... Looks like I don't know where the, Oh. Is this a pawn shop? No way. White or guess I can do that. Oh yeah. Sturdy iron, dirty iron. What to do, what to get. Usable as material. I don't know if that's actually usable as material, but I'll sell it anyways. The mysterious fruit. Anti-stun contacts. Not bad. Bye. Well, there's a lot of these. I'm gonna get this one. Why did I get that? Oh man. Okay, so these. Oh, that's right. It's actually behind me. Oh, and I got two. Should have known about that. Reduces bleeding duration. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm screwed either way, so. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Really, guys?
What? Pocket tissues? Why do I need pocket tissues? Seriously. Oh, that was close. Hello. Skull brass. Fantasy zone. Why not? Nutrition dog food that keeps your best friend's health in mind. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's see here. I'll get. Oh. This is awesome. I'm gonna get all of this. Surprise back hug. Again, with hugging a stranger from behind. That's weird. I'll get that though. It turned out to be a skill app. Alright, yep. Move. Let's see here. Let's go with... I guess... Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Oh, yeah. I guess I can go with that. Oh, yes. This is going to be awesome. Hello.
And stay down.
I just love that. Oh, that is so hilarious. Alright, let's go in here. I don't think I actually went in here, so... What was this again? Oh. Ooh. Man, this is... I'm really good at this. Alright, let's see here. Stretched coil. How much do I have? I got 4. I'm not gonna buy that thing. Damn.
What a waste.
Oh yeah. I still need more. Let's try going on a case. Because a case gives more money and probably SP. Whoa.
Yagami!
Yo, Yagami, you check out Dyson Cube lately? Those upgrades, I imagine, are fully implemented now. Oh yeah, you did say something about that. What exactly did you change? You'll see it when you put on the headset. Just swing by the venue and try
Gotcha.
out. Or try it. Okay, we'll do. Paradise VR upgraded! And I will do that just as I see other stuff. The Forbidden Tastes. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me, I got a hiccup. Alright. Not too shabby. That guy's just guarding the frickin'... This is guarding the frickin' bathroom. Excuse me, sir. I am trying to get in there. Let me go beat up these guys and then I'll have a smoke. Oh yeah.
And stay.
24, jeez, I am good. Alright, now what to do? Nope. What? Oh, yeah. Nah, that's gonna be impossible. Getting a lot of enemies to, stay down. Yep. Okay, so that's all. Time to go for a smoke. Because I gotta charge up that EX. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to get to a smoking thing. That it? Where are they going? Okay, better get going. You know, in the last game... In the last game, they actually had, the conversations, for other characters. While the main character is smoking. And apparently they don't do that in this game. Huh. Certain minigames allow you to use special rare items to cheat, such as the Lucky Hanafuda card or the Triple Yokan. By using these items, you can give yourself a downright unfair advantage. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, there's cheats in this? Doggy! What's up with this dog? Aww. Hey, what's wrong? You lose your owner? Well, Yagamishi, it appears you finally met the infamous detective dog of Ijincho. Sorry, the what? Word's been getting around town of an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets, looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches the scent of a mystery or a crisis, he calls out to nearby people, learning them of a nearby incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. Seriously? This dog does that? Yes. For the past few months now, he seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously. Kind of sounds like Amasawa.
By the way,
Why is he wandering around town, though? He has a collar, so he's obviously not just a stray.
sure.
Ah, therein lies the mystery of this dog. He's very well trained and the perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him rooting around in garbage or anything. So, based on this information, it's clear that he has someone taking care of him.
I see.
The mystery-chasing dog's a big mystery himself, huh? What? Something wrong, boy?
Wait.
Oh, he's picked up the scent of a mystery. I believe he wants you to follow him. Yagamishi. Right. Am I supposed to hold the leash? He just has proper leash manners is all. I guess if he really is that smart, I guess he can see. I can see why he's walking around freely.
What?
What is it? You want me to take you for a walk? Yagami-shi, I believe he's requesting you to partner up with him. Are you willing to accept the case? I already have my hands full with the MRC, but I have to take care of this detective dog too. What is going on? A new partner. Okay, I'll take the case. Where's the trouble, boy?
Who's a good boy?
Okay, lead the way. You're not just taking me to get you food, are you? Hey. Guess I'm not taking point on this case.
This way, huh?
Follow the detective dog. Oh, that's like... I wonder what this dog wants.
Got something?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to... I just felt the pull on that one. I didn't want to choke him.
This way, huh?
I need the... Thank you. Alright. I guess if he does pull, he's just... I guess running is better than walking.
Got something?
Sorry, lady. Is this where you're leading me, Homeboy? This is an issue. You don't know how to get in touch with her? No. She just said to wait here. That she'd be back from you soon. Oh dear, this is not good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble? And you are? Takayuki Yagami, a detective from Kamurocho. Oh, what a cute doggy. Is something the matter here? Well, he's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here.
What?
Facility? Yes. Our orphanage's main facility is upstairs.
I see.
And you say he was left here? And the mother doesn't seem to be returning? Okay. Yes, and he actually had this envelope with him. When I first came out to ask if anything was wrong. Some kind of a letter? It says, please take care of Shusuke-chan. I see. He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream. He means the world to me. At the very least, I was hoping to learn why he's here, being dropped off without any hint of knowing the truth. That's no way to treat a person. Hey, Shisuke-kun, right? How long has your mom been gone? Like, an hour? If that's true, there's a slight chance she could still be nearby. Yagami-san, was it? You're a detective, aren't you? Could you possibly find his mother? I really would like to, but... Say, did your mom mention anything at all about where she might be going? I don't know. Okay. How about her name? What's her name? Mikan. Shibuya Mikan. Shibuya? That's the Tokyo place. Not much I could do with just that, though. What is it? You interested in the letter boy? Oh, you think you can track her by the scent on the envelope? Well, if the dog's as much of a detective as Tsukumo made him sound like he is, I suppose I should let him take a crack at it. Alright, track this head for me, will ya?
Alright, let's go this
yeah.
way, huh? Doing great. This way, huh?
Where the hell is he? I was wondering where the hell he was going. Oh.
Doing great. Got something? This way, huh?
Come on, Mikan-chan, time to get in. Shisuke-kun, was it? You gotta make that dough for his sake, right? And you promise you'll send him his share, right? Of course we will, Nikon-chan. Once you pay back what you owe, that is. And no funny business on your end either. Is that her, boy? What's your problem? Go sniff out a bone somewhere else. Shoot!
Excuse me.
You're Shisuke-kun's mom, right? Mikan Shibuya? How do you know that? I came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. Didn't expect to run into this guy, too. But now I see what's going on. A dog led you? My guess is you owed someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off to work some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, probably. What? I mean, happens all the time in Kamurocho, where I work. Oh, what? The fuck is your deal, asshole? If you get in the way of company business, don't be surprised when you end up dead. I already heard you say she owes you. How much does she owe by now? What interest are you charging? She borrowed 500 grand with interest. That's 9 mil. You planning on covering it or something?
No way.
Okay, see, that's an exorbitant rate. I knew I was looking at a loan shark from the first moment. I think I'll be leaving with Mikan-san now. Do I need to knock you out first or no? Fuck you, man. We got her first. You know what? I'm just gonna ice you in your mutt. Oh. That was awesome. Ow. Damn. Did I actually? I feel like I know those guys. Or did Yagami know that?
Hey.
I forgot. So you want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? What? I'm a fully licensed lawyer, and I'd be happy to take her case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a little chat? Oh shit, screw this. So is that it? How'd it get so bad, Mikan-san? Huh? Shisuke-kun's still waiting for you at the orphanage. He thought you were going to come back for him. They said if I didn't go with that man, they'd sell Shisuke off to someone. So that's why...
In other words...
It made you panic enough to agree to do what they said. Yes, I feel so terrible.
No way.
That's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break. Next thing you know, they own you outright. I know a good lawyer in Kamurocho who'd be happy to help you. Sure, should I reach out to her for you? Please, yes. 50,000 yen and 3,500 SP. Mom, you're back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who's a good boy?
Good job, boy. But what are you doing, really? You've got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Where's your home? Jeez, boy. I wish you could tell me. Yagami-san, I have a huge favor to ask. I'll pay you if I have to. Please find a Rampo for me. Rampo? The old mystery author? Oh, sorry. Rampo's the name of our dog. But he's a big mystery lover, too. He even gets away from the house to go solve them sometimes. Let me send you a picture. Oh, that sound. I should have known. So you're Amasawa's dog, huh?
Seriously?
Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? Can't say I'm surprised, though. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years, but this is... Whatever. I should get in touch with Amasawa.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, so sorry you had to deal with Ranpo. Hey, Ranpo, you listen. No wandering off on your own. How many times have I told you? You'll never behave, will you?
Nope.
He seems like a good boy to me, aren't you? Yagami-san, well, he does seem rather fond of you. Ranpo's usually more wary of strangers. Maybe he sees you more as a professional partner, Yagami-san.
Huh?
Really? You think so?
Yes.
Indeed I do. In fact, I've been raising him as a proper investigator partner ever since he was a puppy. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, when I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. The moment I finished that book, I started training Ranpo to help me solve mysteries. So, you're why he's always sniffing out trouble? Yes, and it seems he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's off and running. Oof. Excuse me, I just got a little burp. We tried to keep him inside the house, but he's just too good at slipping
What's
out.
that mean?
Is that okay? Like, with the animal shelters and police? No, it very much is not. Ranpo's been caught several times by both groups, but I have to be the one who picks him up and apologizes every time. He's becoming quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. But he doesn't bite. He even tries to help people out. So there are a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be. You two really are alike, huh? What? You think so? You know, you really did train him well. Think he'd be willing to help me again if we ran across each other in town? Well, I suppose so. You could always try calling for him, at least. If he's around and feels like helping, you may get lucky. You're living your best life, aren't you, boy? Ranpo, no!
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Yagami-san, I have to go. You should have kept him on a leash. But then again, he has a leash. Good luck with the case. Maybe I should try calling for Ranpo the next time I need his nose for an investigation. Although there's no guarantee he'll come running. Not so much a gadget as a living being with a mind and feelings. It's important to remind yourself of these. By utilizing his incredible sense of smell, he can track odorous evidence for you. Based on how far you are in the story, he may run off on his own to track a scent. Following him would be a good idea. Call for your canine by accessing the dog app from Gadgets. Really? Well, that's something. Oh, that's actually in the Gadgets.
There you are. Who's a good boy?
I should have just left him. And the investigation, yes. That's what I needed. Is there like a... I don't know, is there a... What the hell am I looking for? Something for a dog, I forgot. I wonder what this one would be right here. Okay, I didn't need that. How do I change the dog's thing?
Let's go!
Oh yeah. I just jumped right over the heads. Oh, this is awesome.
What a waste.
Oh, yes. Let's see here. Tiger. I'm nearly at 5,000. I want to get these guys.
Here we go.
Come on. That's hilarious. I just love that. Oh man, I love that. That's so funny. Sorry about my. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. Whew. That is very funny. I love that. What else was there? I really do need to get the finisher blow. While on the ground. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I just kicked their asses so
Really,
quick. How am I doing this so good? Yeah.
What is going on? Having a party?
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
Now make yourself at home. Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Leomon attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
It's Tsukumo and Sugiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto. I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
He actually knew where to go with the shogi.
Guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out.
I was just gonna... that's funny.
Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I could tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
Jeez.
Check outside.
It's the Leomon. The White Master again.
Let's go, Chuck!
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
You're not getting away this time!
Jeez. He acts like a superhero every time.
Hold up!
It's so funny how he actually acts like a superhero all the time. What? Oh, I thought I was supposed to kick the ball. Seriously, that is the coolest parkour move I've ever seen. Come on.
Hold up!
Oh. Come on.
Get away!
Come on. Sucker.
Hold up! That all you got?
Give it up, Henri.
How much is that? Oh, 1,500 SP. I think it said 10,000 yen. Woohoo!
Oh, great. Where am I?
There are so many of them.
You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back. I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Leomon.
Tesso. One mass branch leader.
I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste. Show me what you got.
It's always the yelling at the, like, right in front of the camera.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Go!
Here we go.
Oh boy. Guess I'm gonna have to go for the, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go for that one. Oh no. Come on. Oh yeah! I kicked ass.
Look out below!
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
That's hilarious. Alright, so I think it said 2,500. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, get something. Let's see here. EX health boost. Yeah. Let's go for a snake. Let's go with... Enemy made attacks, press L1. Oh, that's awesome. let's see if we can. Yeah. Not gonna happen. I got 9 of those. Takedown Master. Oh, that's so cool. I guess I'll go for that one. As for Tiger, yep, Rise and Blow. And no. Guess I can go for that. Yeah.
Cock! Path's all clear! I'm on my way!
Whoops. Okay. I got it. Oh, that's so cool. What, did you just hear Muppet? That was weird. I could have sworn I just heard the words Muppet, which is really weird. Oh, yes. Come on, take a swing. Booyah. Damn. That's a new skill. That was so cool. That is so cool. I am kicking so much ass. Love this game.
Are we done here?
Yagami!
Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
Can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
Like they're ever gonna tell us. Oh, it's 4,000 SP.
Hey,
Sweet.
not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
All I want to know is if the Liu Mom are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Guess that is a step forward. A baby one.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
Yep. Let's see if there's any alcohol in here. Nope. I know I won't be able to get anything from there. Sorry, man. Now, what was it I was gonna get? The cost of like 10,000. I can't remember. What the hell was it? Oh yeah, it was a triple finisher. Ah, don't have it yet. That would be pretty interesting, though.
Sugiura!
Yagamishi! Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo, what happened?
He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Liumang wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiurashi, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next. They got me. My pinky.
They broke it? Hey, are you okay?
I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagamishi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
It hurts.
Shit. If they want me, then come after me.
Tuck, I think the Liumang were part of the plan, as bait. They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked!
Damn.
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Liumang. But here's the hitch. There were 7 of them, and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Liumang.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here. Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ihara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
Though, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
Really? Why do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips. One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ehara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
If it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah, who'd throw their life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
Considering the area's volatility, the Liumang are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komi Jewel, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
No.
So these guys like Mikoshiba, huh? Or killed Mikoshiba. Sorry. I don't know why I said liked unless I actually had like I was blind there for a second. So these guys killed Mikoshiba, huh? What sort of faces are behind those masks?
This footage is the lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
You get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. The Liumang letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Ijincho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Ijincho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours. Sorry, Kaito-san. But I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
Well, hey. Never chase what leaves.
Yep. Is there... let's see, how much is it? 5,000? Jeez. I think it's 5,000. Find our runaway game director. Awesome. I'll get to that one later because I need to follow up on the main case. Rest on, oh, it's rest on the couch. All right. Man. Come on.
The agony! I was in a cold sweat all of yesterday. At this rate, I'll be forced to type one-handed. If you do the math, my pinky is worth more than an average person's whole hand. We're talking about at least a 30% drop in efficiency.
Well, it's been a while since I got it this bad. I might even throw up.
So, leaving Kamurocho made you rusty, huh?
Really, with that? If I could wish the pain away, I would, man.
Hey, if you've got the energy to complain, you'll be just fine.
I'm gonna make this up to you guys. I promise.
Well, if you want to do that, we'll need to figure out who and where they are. There's a high possibility this group is directly behind Mikoshiba's murder. And of course, that would mean they know Ehara as well.
How about swapping more info with the Kanagawa police?
Let's save that for when we really need it. We're not the authorities here, so we need to play our cards close to our chest.
I think that's a wise decision.
Saori-san's on top of getting things set up with Ehara, right? In that case, I'll head back to Kamurocho. Take your time prepping. We can always regroup up there.
You got that right. Man, I like it more day than ever. Kamurocho. Whew. Man. Let's try it. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what's coming up with volume to go like that.
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
The hell? Kaito's senses tingling or something?
Maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Saori-san before the interview.
Let's hit it.
Alright, so... Man, it has been a while since we've been into Kamurocho. Oh, sorry.
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
Hey, don't I know you two? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
I haven't seen this guy around. Or maybe I have and just forgot.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years? What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
Trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions? You're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Oh, damn.
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
That was better.
Come on, let's play.
Dude, I didn't even see the guy. Jesus. Damn.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Gaita-san.
Huh? It's Akutsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Ex-Yakuza? Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
RK Officer Daimyo Akutsu? RK, what's RK?
This guy you're after. He was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town. I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut. You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah, so don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next time.
Okay. Akutsu, you said? Did he get very far in the Tojo clan?
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the wind. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Who the hell knows? After the Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones. The family left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
I'm pretty sure I had to go see him anyways. Alright, let's see here. Triple finisher. Oh well. Ooh, gotta get some of those, oh, All my virgins. Okay. Guess I gotta find some other stuff then. Pocket tissues have already been there. So I guess I have to go to a bar. Bartender! Just hurry it up, Kaito. I'm gonna go to bartender to get some stuff. To get some drinks, to be more precise. Everything seems a little more graphical than the last game.
Ditching me?
What? No! Dork. Hey, look, it's the two favorite people. Alright, so... Is this a new place? That's so cool. Oh. Contacts of worldly desires? Not bad. Interesting. Okay, so look at this, guys.
Really, guys?
Alright, so... Seriously, what is with the whole thing? Where's the... Oh, there he is. Oh, come on. Don't you worry.
What a waste.
Darn right it is. Okay, so I got that much. Seriously, what is it with people and disappearing? Seriously, it's like there's nobody to talk to. So why are those markers there? You're darn right I am. I am too fast. Too fast to be cool. Okay, so there's nothing much. And what else? Nope. There's no alcohol. I need something to drink. Where's... Oh. I'm such a doofus. Whoa!
Oh, sorry, son. Yagami-san made it.
Sorry for the wait. I I ran into some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good to go for a while. Ehara's waiting, and so are the answers. First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Well, this ain't my department. Fill me in back at the office, okay? I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky. Lots of open bottles to polish off.
Don't go drinking everything. Jeez.
Are we leaving?
Yes. Wait, are we? Oh, she's walking. Okay. I couldn't tell if she was leaving or not. Alright, so... make sure to walk the lady to the taxi. When it comes to soup kitchens, pork miso is the way to go, huh? Really getting meat at all, I'm just happy if I can even taste the pork. I'm a Zosui kind of guy. Just split the difference, but there's a bowl with rice. Huh. We don't get to pick. Oh. Well, that's a conversation waiting to happen. Where the hell are we going? Oh, Tokyo Detention Center. I was like, where am I going?
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ehara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Like anti-nuisance ordinance defendant.
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Genda and Saori-san. But today, I'm in Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosaki-sensei called, and so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba. You blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ehara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
Damn. You guys are way harsh. My gut tells me Ihara's guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to Mikoshiba's murder. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her and said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. Felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
What does he mean by we were way off? What else is there? Nothing.
The way that interview went, Ihara's definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murderers, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ihara to those men? Damn it! And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijincho. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
Buzz. So these are the hot topics right now. Mascot. Oops. So what's going on in the children's park? This doesn't seem like the usual goings on, even for around here. Oh, Jesus. Got a little hiccups or something. Alright. Yeah. Kaito, I'm home.
Kaito-san, I'm back. Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage. Mikoshiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it.
That's gotta be brutal. What?
Ehara.
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Mikoshiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this?
A double.
One way or another. Either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ehara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Jesus. So he said that he was at a train station at the time? Man. What did it say? What was the chapter title? I forgot.
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Double Jeopardy. Huh. Wait, is that cat moving? That's actually a pretty good addition to the game. So how is he at both places at once? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old Pinky.
Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? Causing a public uproar? Obstructing the investigation? Whatever the case, I still have some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Man. Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
Maybe.
What is it?
Try and get... Man. Okay, so there's 7 in this one. Yep, I'll get that one. Man, I can't believe it. That is just insane. So how is it possible for one man to get caught for both crimes? Nah, I was getting ready for a fight anyways.
Hold the door, please.
Mafia, you're here?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Oh, she knows about it too. Mafia is a public prosecutor for the Tokyo office. She's also best friends with Saori-san ever since college. 2 talented lady hotshots of the law on opposing sides of the courtroom. Apparently they have a bit of a fan club.
Are you here about the Ehara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now. Especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ehara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ehara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafia? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I am here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
Alright, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ehara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ehara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and Irad, that a fair trial's results can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. They come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one? What an absurd situation.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ehara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine the ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold. All to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ehara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing up Ehara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand. As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See you.
Man, was Mafuyu-chan cuter than ever, or what? Maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
That's hilarious. Can I go out? Well, I'm going to stop right here. This is really fun, and I'm really interested in hearing what Ihara has to say about this investigation. And it's getting really, really trippy. Seriously, who could actually think that he was part of the murder and the crime of groping? But that still doesn't make any sense. Man. But that's all the time I have for today. I am gonna actually play some more of this just for like off camera, not for the story, but I'm gonna do some little upgrades and stuff. But yeah, this is really fun. I'm really excited for all of this. But like I said, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did like this, click that like button, comment down below what was your favorite, and subscribe to the channel if you are new if you want to see more. And if you do that, you'll get notified when the live streams go live. And also, share this with their friends and family, see if they like this as well, along with following me on Twitter and Instagram just to keep updated with the posts and on the scheduling of the streams. Apart from that, take care everybody.